Yes, you can get your favorite hero for 38 orbs, but that has caveats to it. We're going to explain all about the Green Dream and what's really happening in the summoning pool right now. We need to look at what exactly the rates are, and I want to go over the winter banner just so you could get kind of a scale. Look at Dimitri and look at Yunaka, and that is 430 orbs difference when you're talking about plus 10ing the two of them. That's absolutely huge. Now let's take that and move that into color-specific banners for a hero rises. So if you have a single color, you're looking at 1,000 orbs to plus 10 a green unit when you have a full green circle. But the real value here is the pity breakers are amazing. Like, you get a lot of stuff along the way to this. First up, we want to go over the legendary and mythic heroes. This year has been fairly good for those, and Camilla is probably top on the list. She is in one of the most valuable archetypes in the game right now, which is a supportive nuke. And that's the same with Haether and Robin for that matter. These units don't age. They stay good for a long time and do a lot of good for your barracks. We also have Alir, who's a supportive Omni tank, which is a really interesting hybrid and very good in her own right. But let's look at the rates here. So if you're looking at plus 10ing one of these units on a Hero Rises versus their legendary mythic banner, it is 620 orbs more. That's insane, but even if you're just looking for a single copy, because I know a lot of us are right there, it is hard to plus 10 units right now, and even then you get a 40 orb drop at 50 percentile to get just one. That is really good and a lot of value. It's why you hear a lot of FEHtubers talk about the fact that they want to see legendary and mythic units on these because it gives the community a chance to get them at a much cheaper rate. Let's talk about some new and special heroes though, and we've got a lot of good ones. I picked 4 of my favorites from this last year, and first off, I've got to say Omni tanks are my love. Like, I really do enjoy them, and we've got Dimitri and Altina, who are 2 of the very best, and in 2 different veins, in Vantage, and then of course we have Piercing. These are 2 excellent units. We also have Claude, who's one of the best hit and run units in the game, and Citrine, who's one of the most unique support units we have, and is very good in both Summoner Duels and Aether Raids defense. So let's look at the raids. Right off the bat, you're seeing a 400 orb savings off of a plus 10, but you're also seeing a 30 orb savings off of a one-off, which is still really good and allows people to more easily get these units. Let's talk about the duos though. Duos are interesting, and here are the duos from the last year. Do you know the last time we got a duo hero that was green? It was Duo Dogger in January of 2022. That's insane. The last piece I want to look at here are the fodder factories, and understand this is probably my favorite. And we've talked a little bit about plus 10ing and how it is less popular now because units expire so quickly. The thing is, the way to keep your units going, the way to keep your favorites going, is to give them new fodder, which IS has actually given us quite a few opportunities for. These are the units that help you do that, and this is a cheap way to get it done. The thing with fodder factories and the thing with duplicating fodder is it's very much a whale strategy because it is so expensive. This is a moment to take that down in price, which is fantastic. The other thing is these are really good units. You have 2 absolutely fantastic nukes in Nino and Sonya who can really do a lot of damage and do some interesting things with movement. One in extra movement, one in warping. Keep in mind though, they are going to have the best skills on them because they are going to be your fodder factories. Peony is probably my favorite dancer right now and is absolutely incredible in any kind of tanking scenario. Lucina has been an absolute surprise to me, and I cannot believe how she has just dominated the meta with the way she can give out treachery. That's been huge in player phase strategies and in summoner duels. These are all excellent units, but when you look at them, what you're really looking for is getting at least one of any of them, and it's why this is so good. When you look at rates for individual units, it is more expensive to plus 10 a unit when there is color sharing. That's all there is to it. But the thing is, for this kind of banner, you would be looking for any of them. it literally wouldn't matter. And that's where you get to 38 orbs. And you can take that and update your favorite to be absolutely amazing. This is a really fun thing and is my choice for the best banner for the community that we could possibly get. Not to mention for me, because I would absolutely love this. So let's recap what your choices are. We've got some excellent Legendary and Mythic choices with Legendary Cam holding the thing up, but also Haether being excellent. For rearmed and attuned units, I like all of those. And even we didn't talk about their rearmed and attuned skills, but all of those have excellent versions of those. For new and special heroes, we have a little more variety, and we have your Omni tanks and your nukes. We didn't mention Kavasir, but she's definitely there, as well as some unique supports like Kath and Citrine, and even Anna, who has really done a great job in SD. The big thing though is it doesn't really matter what you pick as long as you pick a green unit. So vote green and let's get this done. If you're curious about my expectations for the upcoming FEH channel, which should be happening very soon, I'll leave a link here and you can even go back and see how right I was. But also, thank you members, you are absolutely amazing and let me do so many fun things. Take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon.